Today is gonna be a good day. Stock rising, units flying, we getting paid. They throwing shade cause I stuck in different colorways. Trying to line me up to get ahead, but they can't catch my waves. Mess around.
Hey, thanks for stopping by today. It's your boy, KD Cuts, where I'm bringing my barbershop experience to a home and ear near you. Thanks for tuning in to Head to Head Podcast, where we could be talking about sports, manhood, and anything else that goes on in the barbershop. Tune in. We got a special one today. Let's do it. James, what's going on with you, bro?
Not much. How about you, man? How was the week for you this week?
Week has been pretty busy, but this time of year for me it's that time. You know what I'm saying? When spring, summertime comes around, it's peak time for me. So I'm just super excited to be back in the weeds and stuff. You know, how about you?
Same. Looking forward to summer. It's already going kind of fast.
Yeah.
We just got into June, so got some travel plans coming up.
Okay.
Louisiana in 2 weeks. Going to down to the country called Ruston, Louisiana for my grandmother's side of the family reunion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And we actually have a great aunt who's 104. And she is going to be actually flown down on a plane to Ruston.
104?
Yeah, and they're going to wheel her in the Juneteenth parade for the reunion. So
wow.
About a 3 to 4 day reunion. We'll be able to go down to the cemetery where my grandmother's parents were actually buried.
Okay.
So great grandparents, and just, see family that I haven't seen in a while.
I'm assuming
Looking forward to that.
This is not just a milestone, but like you have a big family, correct?
Yes.
Like do you guys do annual family reunions or every couple years? Like
They're typically every 2 years. This is my grandmother's side of the family called the Woodards. And we have the majority of the family is in Detroit. Then where everything started from is where I just told you the reunion is going to happen in Ruston, Louisiana, where the origin started. And then we got family in California and we have family in St. Louis.
right.
Yeah, so looking forward to it. The last one was actually in Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll be taking my cousin with me, who's my mom's brother's daughter. And she just hasn't really seen this side of the family in a long time.
Oh,
so
wow.
Looking forward to that.
Always good to reconnect with family, man.
Yeah.
Always good to reconnect with family.
Yes, sir. So that's coming up. And then we have Spain coming up in July, for the July weekend. But it's actually a Virgin Voyages cruise. Mm-hmm. It's going to dock from Barcelona, Spain. So we'll spend 2 nights in Spain and just tour Barcelona a little bit. And then it's going to sail to Cannes, France, Rome, Italy, and Ibiza, Spain.
Okay.
That's where the ship is going to.
So I'm assuming this is like a 10-day cruise?
It's about a 7-day.
7 day, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go back home to Detroit, fly out with my aunt from DTW airport, and then we have a layover in Paris, and then we'll be to Barcelona.
And this is your first cruise?
No, it's like my second or third cruise.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this one, and only because sometimes when you get on cruises, you want to be on a cruise without kids.
Yeah.
It's hard to all my parents out there
yeah.
who got kids, but I had a bad experience on Carnival where I was in the buffet line, and some kids just bumped me, and my plate of food fell out my hand right there on the buffet line.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, nah, I can't do no more cruises with kids.
Right.
Yeah, but what about yourself? How's your summer looking? What all you got planned?
For me, probably a wedding in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin through marriage is getting married.
Mm-hmm.
So probably that. And then as far as traveling, that's probably it. I have the J. Cole concert on the schedule.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be in Baltimore. That's local here. I'm going with my boy Spriggs. And
okay. What venue in Baltimore?
CFG Arena.
Okay.
Yeah, it holds about 15K people. I like it because there's really no bad seats in there. And then the let out isn't too bad because it only seats 15K. Where like if you go somewhere else, J. Cole could fill out an arena with 50,000. So easily. So I'm like, nah, I'll take the 15,000, arena over going somewhere else. This is probably my third time going to that venue. Outside of that, man, that's pretty much it. for the summertime. Of course, I bought my tickets to the Eagles Commanders game here on November 1st.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making that my annual thing. Like, if y'all don't know, for people that don't know, I am a big Eagles fan.
Hey.
Fly Eagles fly. You know what I'm saying? My boy James here for D-Time. I'm assuming that he's a
Lions fan. No, I was rooting hard for the Pistons, but of course, you know, we didn't make it to where we needed to be. So
y'all still got a lot of time though. Like y'all got a young emerging team. Like,
do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think y'all future is very promising, to be honest with you. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all will definitely be a force to be reckoned with over the next few years for sure.
Yeah, so just follow my Pistons a little bit. You know, keep in tune with the Lions. In terms of sporting events, did you decide to go to Chris Brown and Usher, or did that happen already?
No, so I was thinking about it, but them ticket prices is OD. Like, it's Chris Brown. I get why, because it's Chris Brown and Usher.
And Usher, yeah.
So I get it, and it's crazy because I just saw Usher on tour, was it like a year and a half ago? Mm-hmm. And then my wife saw Chris Brown the past 2 years, basically the past 2 tours. So she's thinking about wanting to go, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I know I'm gonna get a good show. I will say that. Yeah. I know both of them put on a good show, so I know it's not about like the quality, but them tickets expensive, man. You talking about $250, $300 for some decent seats per ticket. That's $600. So I don't know. Yeah.
And then myself, I like to be close to the stage, so I probably would be pushing close to $1,000 if I actually was gonna go.
Right.
I don't think most people think that is worth it.
It's funny you say that. I'm kind of the same way. Like, if I'm gonna go and I'm like, all right, these tickets are $250, but if I spend $350, I'm gonna be up here. Mm-hmm. I don't mind spending the extra bread to get a better seat for a better experience. And then on top of that, I kind of scale backwards and be like, all right, let me see what front row seats look like, and kind of like scale from there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you both put on a great show, both incredible dancers.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
I love my wife, but the amount of girls is about to be up in there. The reason why I say that is because when tickets came out, my frat brothers hit me. It was like, yo, y'all going to this concert?
Right.
Like, it wasn't like a fangirl thing. It was like, no, women about to be up in here. Yes. So are y'all going?
It's almost like you can get a date before you leave out, right?
Absolutely.
If you're single, that is.
Yeah.
So, this is almost like a full circle for moment for me as I was driving over and just thinking, because here I am getting ready to leave the DMV for circumstances beyond my control.
Right.
But just really grateful that I found an amazing barber, which is very hard to come by sometimes. You know, been rocking with you for about, almost 2.5 years now?
Yeah, almost about 2.5. I'm going on 3 years, man.
Yeah, when I started with you, I was directly across the street.
Yeah, my other spot.
Yep. Had to walk across the street and get a good cut. You know, and was able to share with friends how great you do on clients.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. Like, I tell people all the time, it's crazy. Like, I always tell people, like, you attract what you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
You could not meet somebody, you could not know somebody from a can of paint, and then you meet them. Mm-hmm. And I have these interactions. I always tell barbers, my other fellow barbers and stuff like that, like, yo, you attract what you are. You have these certain expectations from, you know, your website or how you plan your business and how you do business and how you conduct business and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so, like, all of my clients tell me, you could tell from your website you were serious. Like, I was like, for real? They was like, yeah, bro. Like, everything is explained well. Like, you put everything in black and white. Like, it's very, very self-explanatory if you read.
For sure.
And so I find myself, other barbers always ask me, yo, do you like picky clients? I said, 90% of my clients are picky. Mm-hmm. I like that because, in my opinion, like, pickiness equals loyalty. Mm-hmm. So if you kill it, they're going to be loyal to you. And I always tell barbers, like, you don't own clients, but you just want to have a certain amount of people who are loyal to you. Yeah. Because that affects your books going forward.
For sure.
I know I'm confident. I'm not cocky, but I'm confident in my skill set.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was 15, 16 years old. It's been 20 years now. Like, I'm pretty confident in my skill set, so I know for a fact like I can do a quality cut. It's all about, it's not just about like me just executing the cut. It's like, nah, bro, like we're putting this situation together so that way you get what you want, I'm giving you a high level cut, and you know, you getting a good experience.
No doubt. What are some of the things that you're trying to do to grow the business? And I know you talked to me a little bit about the van and everything. And
yeah.
I'm happy for you on that because that looks great.
Yeah, so
out there, yeah.
Funny you say that. I'm actually in the works now of like really ramping up the van stuff. I had a consultation the other day.
Nice.
So I'm getting some of the electrical and plumbing stuff done. So my goal is to have the van done by the end of first quarter 2027. And then I do want to do a relaunch party like March of 2027.
Yeah.
Rebrand, relaunch, get people excited about it, bring some of my clients out and promote it and just have a, you know, a relaunch party. So
for sure.
Super excited about that. It's like now that the electrical and plumbing is going in, like I can almost taste the finish line, you know, because I broke it down into like 5 different projects. I'm at 40%. So I did flooring, I did AC and ceiling stuff, and some of the electrical stuff on the ceiling. So I got electric and plumbing left, carpentry, and then all the finishes, like wrapping it and, you know, putting the TV in there and, you know, all the bells and whistles and stuff like that. So super excited about that. What I'm most excited about, where I see the business going. But currently, man, I'm just happy just to, you know, living my truth, bro. Like launching a podcast for me was really just about connecting with not just me and you, but like connecting with people out there who are watching this. For whatever reason, can't be in a barbershop, don't like going to the barbershop, but like to be in a barbershop environment.
Yeah.
And then also like, you know, just bringing the barbershop experience to them, whoever consumes this, you know, content.
For sure.
So that was my main goal with creating this whole thing. And so creating this podcast has really just kind of ignited a new fire in me.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Speaking of our sports teams and stuff like that, who in the DMV area, like out of your favorite sports players, would you dream of or just hope to cut one day?
I'm all about growth and opportunity. So for me, I'm an Eagles fan, but I would love to be a part of that Commanders team from a barber standpoint. Don't get me wrong, fly Eagles fly. From a barber standpoint. Yeah. But I would love to, you know, be in a football facility, cut some of the players, trash talk. I think that this dialogue here and me cutting them and creating content around that, but also it would be good. It would be good juice to put out on the internet, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, and I think what people need to realize is that you're not just anybody. You're already a professional. You're professional in your barber skills and you're a professional corporate person. So, you know, you would bring that branding and that marketing and all of those skills to, you know, cutting celebrities and athletes and stuff, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely, definitely. And and for me, it's like, it's all about the experience to me, man. I treat every client. There's no difference between you and LeBron. If I cut LeBron James right now, there's no difference between that, in my opinion. I feel like you guys would get the same exact experience from me, which would be top-notch experience, and I'm gonna give you my everything. So I don't want people to think that, you know, because you're cutting a celebrity that you're not gonna get the same service. But nah, I'm pretty consistent.
Yeah.
That's pretty consistent, yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. We're gonna take it somewhere else. I'm a pet person. You know, I got 3 dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I know you have a dog, man. How has that journey been for you?
For sure. No, thank you for that question. I appreciate that. So I'll start with basically saying, getting my dog, I have a 1-year-old all black Yorkie Poo.
Yep.
Getting my dog came at a time, a hard time in my life, where I began to just lose all of my immediate family members, most recently finishing all of that out, having lost my mom.
Right.
So having the dog, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Having the dog came at, I would say, the perfect time for emotional support.
Definitely.
And so one of my neighbors in my building had puppies. He lives below me, on the floor below me.
Yep.
And I would always see him in the elevator and, you know, compliment him on his dogs and tell him about my journey wanting to have a new dog and everything. And it just so happens he kind of mistakenly had puppies. So I was the first person he hit up. And he said, hey, I had a boy and a girl, and you have the choice to pick. So I chose the boy, named him Luke.
Okay.
Kept it biblical in the Bible because the dog's mother's name is Heaven.
Oh, wow.
You know.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I wanted something in the Bible that was other than my name, other than James. So I chose Luke. That makes sense for a dog.
Definitely.
And so the journey so far has not really been super hard. The adjustment came with trying to get him acclimated, just into being potty trained, while also working a full 8-hour day and having to go into the office. So it was more about me just, making sure he's being crate trained, keeping him in the cage while I'm at work instead of paying for, doggy care and spending that extra money. But it's been a slower process, I would say.
Definitely.
But he's learning, he's picking up, still having accidents in the house, but I mean, that's expected for
it's a learning curve, absolutely.
A 1-year-old dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he's doing better. He is trying. And I'm teaching him. I have more time at home now. As I'm making this transition back to Detroit. But it's going well for the most part. And I'm enjoying him. I think he's enjoying me. And I spoil him a little bit.
Definitely.
You also want to be able to do your own research in terms of making sure things are cost effective when you get a new dog.
Definitely.
What I just went through. I remember after his initial just wellness check and also getting his first initial vaccines as a puppy. I left out spending close to $500 as opposed to just going to a Humane Rescue Alliance place. Where
a lot of that stuff is cheaper. The shots are cheaper.
Or practically free.
Practically free.
And you just give a donation or something like that. You know. So people have to be careful of that. My dog isn't really picky right now in terms of food, but I notice sometimes how when I get certain brands, he'll like it better than other brands. So you just kind of have to
trial and error.
Trial and error.
This, see what your dog likes and then take it from there. And
certain treats and stuff too. Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I have so when it came to my dogs, I have an 8-year-old Staffordshire, and she had puppies. We kept 2 of the 10. I sold the other 8. And basically, when it came to the name, I adopted a dog from a guy back home, one of my mentors, Jose. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Boys and Girls Club of Hartford. Jose, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But Jose, he had to get rid of his dog. He has a family as well. It just wasn't the right fit for the family at the moment. And so he was like, I just want to make sure she gets to a good home. So I saw her on social media. We shot up to Connecticut, went to go grab her. And we had Khaleesi ever since she was 10 months old. And so I fast forward to the puppies. We kept 2. We were supposed to only keep 1. We kept the boy dog that I selected. His name is Coy. And we named him Coy because one of my wife's friends from high school. His name's Coy.
Yeah, I like that.
And so we named him after her friend that had passed away.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Definitely appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
I just think with that breed, you have to have patience. They're stubborn, but they're loving dogs. They are loving. They are they present themselves as being intimidating sometimes, but trust and believe that they're not. They are loving dogs. So I would say a bit of advice is just spend the time with training them. They get excited sometimes, it can be overwhelming. But if you put the time into train those dogs, they are really, really good to have. Obviously good for protection if you're, walking down the street and somebody's trying to do something. They're very protective of their owners as well.
Yeah, I like that part.
They get good vibes or they get bad vibes, and usually they the intuition, it kind of doesn't lead them wrong for the most part. At least that's been my experience since having them as a kid.
Yeah.
You got to put the time in the train. That's any dog, but if you really get a pit bull, a Staffordshire, or a bully, if you was able to put the time in to train them, man, they're really, really good dogs, man.
Yeah, I think that time in training is going to be big because I do plan to get a big dog, so Luke can have a brother or sister or somebody to play with at home.
Absolutely. Are you going to any concerts this summer?
I think I am done with concerts for the most part, but I just went and saw How Sweet the Sound Gospel tour. That was down at the wharf at the Anthem. It was this past Saturday. It was absolutely amazing. They break it up into different categories in terms of spoken word, collegiate gospel choirs, local choir, community choirs, and church choirs. And then they also have the dance competition and solo singer competitions. And the judges were J. Caitlin Carr, Kiera Kiki Shear, Tamblyn David Mann, and J.J. Hairston. So it was absolutely amazing. And so if you're in the gospel, I would recommend seeing it next year. And it's they shoot it live. They film it live at whatever venue they're at. Yeah, so people can go online and watch it back on YouTube or whatever platforms.
So how long was that show?
Oh my God, it was like a 3.5 hour concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But luckily I still had energy, was able to grab some food and drinks and still went out to the club with friends afterwards. So it was good. It was a long Saturday night.
Definitely.
Yeah, but well worth it. And to be honest, we were like, I want to say maybe 4th row from the stage.
Oh wow.
And the tickets were only $85 a piece for like the 4th row.
Wow.
Gospel concerts tend to be less expensive, in my opinion, than more mainstream like R&B and rap and country or rock concerts.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Are you in a gospel?
I am into gospel. I haven't been to a gospel concert since I was in high school.
Really?
Yes.
Do you remember which one it was?
No. It wasn't anyone that was can't remember at the moment. It was a gospel group, but they were like gospel rapping. So that was like back in 2008, and gospel rapping at that moment was like, it was just kind of coming on the scene. It kind of got me into it. Because why you bring me to this gospel concert? Like, I don't want to go to this gospel rap concert. She was like, you're going to enjoy it. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. And I went and I had a great time. Yeah. Probably one of the best concerts I've been to, but have not been since.
It was awesome, yeah. I grew up going to a lot of gospel concerts. My mom raised me in church, grandparents as well, so.
Gotcha.
Church is still a very much big part of, just my everyday walk in life and with God, definitely. So. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. What about you? Any more concerts, or that's going to be about it?
That's pretty much it for me. The Usher and Chris Brown concert, I'm probably going to just punt on that. I'm pretty much cooling on that. I'm just going to try to do some local stuff here in D.C. Some day parties. I'm big on day parties and stuff like that. So. Oh yeah.
What are some of the top venues and areas in the DMV for day parties?
I'll probably start off with like 12 Stories is cool.
Oh yeah.
At the Wharf. They're super expensive though. Drinks be like $25 for a drink.
Yeah.
No. But it's nice in there. Of course, there's always Park on 14th.
Yeah,
you can't really miss with them. You got Love Park. They've been around for years, and I don't think they're going anywhere.
And then those few bars on Connecticut Avenue Northwest, right?
Yes. There's a few bars over there as well.
Like Rose Bar?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So Rose Bar, and then there's a place called, it got the Ivy League. It's near Rose Bar.
When I used to live in that area, because we're over here and I'm in Northeast, Northeast DC, Noma area.
Yep.
Yeah, we like it over there.
Definitely. A couple other spots I could think of that I like going to. Speaking of H Street, I do like going to I go to Lydia on H. That's one.
There's Focus on H.
That's what I'm talking about.
Focus,
Thank you. Yeah. So there's Lydia and then there's Focus.
Focus is dope. Yeah.
Focus is pretty dope. I like going to Focus a lot, actually.
And good little date spot if folks don't know that I like to go to, or if you just want to go by yourself, is Nomad Hookah.
Yeah.
And they have drinks there as well.
Yeah,
indoor, outdoor, kind of small on the inside, but the outdoor seating space is more comfortable and more spread out, but you won't be out there in the wintertime.
Yep.
So it's more cozy on the inside in winter and more spacious in the summer. But yeah.
Definitely.
Good chill little place.
Do you smoke hookah?
Yes, every now and then. Just out in social settings. Gotcha. I do not trust myself right now to do it by myself inside the house, but I need to learn how to set it up, at home and everything. How about yourself?
Yeah, I do. I'm not as heavy as I used to. I'm really into cigars now.
Yeah.
But I do have a hookah here, so when I'm hosting here and I'm having a barbecue, I'll set up the hookah and everything like that. But I do like smoking hookah socially, for sure.
But in terms of cigars, what's the proper way? I hear you're just supposed to kind of like just get it real light at the tip and, just do a little bit, but you're not going to inhale too much, right?
No. So cigars is, I'm glad you asked me this question. Cigars is a way to relax. You're supposed to puff on the cigar without inhaling fully. And then you can do a retrohale, which is like puffing on a cigar and then exhaling through your nose without inhaling in your lungs. Okay. That's called a retrohale.
Got it.
And it gives you different notes and stuff like that. So there's like creaminess and nuttiness and chocolatey stuff and then hazelnut feels and stuff like that. So it has all these different layers of flavor as you go ahead and smoke the first third, the second third, the third of the cigar. There's different ways to cut the cigar to make sure that you're getting, if you want a more concentrated smoke, you want a punch hole. If you want a V cut is more of a, it's concentrated depending on how you cut it, whether you cut it V cut straight up and down or horizontally. And then also there's a straight cut, which is just like cutting the end of the cigar, get the full cap open. Okay. So there's different ways of doing it. And it's all about preference, and it all depends about what kind of cigar you're smoking. There's Connecticut's, there's Maduros. Puros is like, there's three parts of cigar. There's the tobacco leaf, there's the wrapper, and then there's the external wrapper. Okay. So Puro basically means that the same leaf is used throughout all three stages. Okay. Some cigars don't have Puros. It might be a Dominican tobacco wrapped in Honduran paper. So yeah. So they import
lots to choose from. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I've learned since I'm learning about it. Shout out to all my cigar smokers. Since I'm learning about it, it's been really, really cool. It's a place of peace for me. It's my place of yoga for me. And I usually cup of my cigar with a nice cup of coffee in the morning or midday, and then toward the evening I might have a glass of whiskey or a glass of rum with my cigar. And those notes and stuff like that complement each other. So it's all about, when it comes to cigar smoking, outside of the place of peace, it's all about how flavors complement each other. Right. And flavor profiles.
I like that. A little cigar education. All right.
Yeah, man.
And then what are some of your favorite cigar bars in the area?
Cigar bars, Monte Cristo, obviously. They probably my number one in DC. There's another place called, it's a place that's downtown. I like them because they serve food there too. Okay. So that's cool. Those are probably my two main spots. The prices on drinks are really, really good. I like the manager there. I like the staff that's there. When they have a private room upstairs. I had my birthday there, so I got the private room upstairs and everything like that, which is a really, really good experience, bro. Yeah. I have nothing bad to say about them.
I do have a lot of frat brothers that like to smoke cigars, so when I get back home to Detroit, I want to maybe hit them up to go to some cigar bars that are good.
So, for example, the reason why I like going to Monte Cristo, because like if you go there as a person who's like a novice or a rookie or whatever like that, they'll explain to you like cigar 101, like,
oh nice,
we're gonna pick out a nice cigar, you're gonna explain everything to you, then they'll go ahead and show you how to cut the cigar, and they'll cut it for you, and then they'll also show you like this is how you properly smoke it. So their person at the cigar bar, they'll have their cigar and they'll teach you how to properly smoke the cigar, and also letting the cigar rest in between each puff. Okay. So you're not supposed to like smoke it like a cigarette, like chain smoke it. Nah, you're supposed to smoke it, let it sit for 30 seconds to a minute to let it sit and marinate, and then you're supposed to smoke it again after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I follow you. And where is this located?
Monte Cristo is located right downtown. Yep.
Makes sense. Yep. Yeah, I feel like dark liquor does go well with that.
Yeah, man. It's really good. And people sleep on tequila. Tequila goes well with cigars, man. Okay. It's all about flavor profile. Once you learn your favorite profile, you can kind of get things that complement each other. For me, when it comes to flavor profile, I like things that are like super duper close or complete opposite. Like, so if I'm smoking one of my favorite cigars is the Olmec by Foundations. I'll smoke that and I'll have my coffee in the morning. And that complements well with my coffee. But then in the evening time, I might have Liga 9 and I might have a margarita in the evening time. And those are two complete opposite flavor profiles, but they go well with each other.
They go well. Yeah. That's what's up. Are you interested in picking up a new hobby or sport or anything? Because like for me, one of the things that's been in the top of my head is like still learning how to golf. And I feel like me and you being in a frat, being corporate professionals, it's been one of the things that's always been talked about for years that we kind of need to have under our belts. So what's your thoughts on that?
Speaking of, it's funny you say that. So I gotta give a couple shout outs. Shout out to my boy Jordan. JB. He's his social media is H-Dog. He's a Q, and he golfs, and that's his thing now. But to your point, yes, I do want to pick up a new hobby, and it is golf.
Okay.
And to your point, he works in corporate America. It's crazy that we're talking about this because I've been thinking about it. So, it's a really good question to ask. I do want to go to the golf course in DC.
Yeah. We got it right down.
Probably get a membership and then take it from there. My grandfather also was into golf a lot. He used to take me to the park and, teach me how to swing and everything like that. So
that's what's up.
Golf definitely hits home. He was a big Tiger Woods fan growing up. So
yeah. Our boy Tiger. We love us some Tiger. We gotta keep him in our prayers and everything.
Yeah, now,
because he makes a full recovery.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
You got anybody who golf in your family or anything like that?
And growing up in Detroit, one of the main golf courses out there is the Detroit Golf Club in Northwest Detroit, Palmer Woods area.
Okay.
And a lot of folks use it as a networking opportunity, and they're not necessarily always just out on the golf course. They're more so, they've joined it because it's, it's a country club.
Right.
And it's a social atmosphere as well, to go have your food, go talk and drink after work, and, just kind of be out there.
Definitely.
Good vibes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anything else outside of golf as a new hobby, though? I mean...
Not really.
Okay.
But I am kind of intrigued how, I had a best friend, and he's still very much into it. His was tennis growing up, and he just literally just got back yesterday from the French Open in Paris. Yeah, he flew from San Diego to Paris for the French Open. So yeah, I was happy he got to go.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I just like watching tennis on TV.
It's funny you said. I was just talking to one of my other clients the other day about tennis, and they want to start taking it up as a hobby themselves. Yeah, man, tennis is cool. I would love to have played tennis at an earlier stage. I remember working for the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, nice.
During the summertime when I was an undergrad, and we had this tennis instructor that came from Prince Tech High School to teach the kids how to serve and everything like that. And so the tennis coach was like, yeah, Cordell, go ahead and show the kids how to serve, whatever like that. So he showed me, once he showed me the motion stuff like that, I served that joint. He was like, hey man, you ever thought about playing tennis before? And I was like, nah. He was like, your serve is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I never knew that. He was like, yeah, man, if I had the chance a couple years earlier, if you was still in high school, man, you would have served. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, now that you say that, thoughts have popped in my head because I see a lot of friends on social media doing it, and I ran track in middle school and high school.
Okay.
But it would actually be to participate in one of the Boston marathons or like a New York marathon or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I like running and outdoor, walking and running and things like that. So
definitely.
A marathon. Are you a big runner or not really?
Not really. I used to be, but not as much anymore. One of the things I did want to get into as well is probably biking.
Biking, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of trails in DC.
Yeah.
I did want to get into biking. It just takes a lot. Because when I get into something, I'm hyper focused on it, and I really try to, get the right equipment and get the right bike and get the right shoes. It's either all or nothing. That's kind of been a bad habit of mine. I could just start something and just kind of build as I go.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I could see myself either doing golf or possibly getting into biking soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, and another hobby that I have to do, but it's not really sports related, is cooking.
Oh yeah.
My grandma was the cook in the family. Didn't learn anything from her because she always had it done fast. So that was the problem.
Right.
And I would always be somewhere else in the house, sleep or either outside. And then by the time I came in the house, she would have dinner ready.
Right.
So learning how to cook, and I was talking to my sister yesterday, my oldest sister, she agreed to teach me how to cook.
Right.
And she just always talking about how easy it is. Oh, this ain't nothing.
Right.
But you and your wife, y'all both cook, take turns?
Yeah, we take turns for the most part, man. We take turns. I'm the real cook.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell her that. But yeah, we take turns. She can cook. But no, I learned how to cook from my grandmother and my father.
Okay.
my grandmother on my mom's side and my father. So having those Caribbean roots definitely was encouraging to get into it. And then growing up as a kid, man, I used to stay in the kitchen with my grandma. Like I really lived in the kitchen with my grandma, like assisting her, staying up late night, asking her like, you know, how she does certain stuff. I'm watching her cook dumplings and stuff like that. I'm watching her like knead the dough and like, you know, do all this stuff and prepare to cook, feed everybody in the morning for my granddad. My granddad owned his own sign company and stuff like that. Those are my gems that I still have. My grandparents, my grandma teach me how to cook. My dad taught me how to cook kind of getting older, you know, as a teenager and stuff like that. And I learned from him, you know, some of the tricks and trades that he does. Being patient, man. I feel like being patient and then starting something from the ground up, like starting up from nothing and being able to create something that brings people joy, man. I mean, we all need food, right? So like being able to connect with people through food is essential to me, essential to my soul for sure.
Yeah. And in our cultures, we have, you know, the same. Yeah. One of the things I did learn from my grandma, it's all about the seasonings.
Yes.
You know, learning your textures.
Yes.
And your temperatures, and not overcooking things. For instance, like, you know, it's easy to dry macaroni and cheese out, but that's one of the things I want to learn how to perfect.
Yep.
So that you just know when to take it out and not leave it in too long and stuff like that.
Yep.
What are some of y'all favorite dishes that y'all cook?
Ooh.
You and Becky.
For me, obviously I'm going to go Caribbean. I can sawfish. That's down pat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can sawfish, jerk chicken, curry chicken. I make a mean Asian short rib.
Asian short rib. Tell me a little bit about that.
The Asian short rib, man, I do it two ways. I do a flat short rib that I get from the deli, cut across the bone, so it has the little rings of the little small bones in between.
Wow.
Beef, whatever like that. I saute it. I season it, but the salt, I can't tell you my secret sauce I use. But I go through a process. I use my veggies, I use my onions, my scallions. I use sesame seeds as a garnish at the end. And I do it on the grill. I let that marinate for 24 hours, cook that on the grill. And then the other way I do short ribs, I get the thicker cut ones, kind of like the stuff you would cook with for like a chuck roast. I do that oven style, and I season it pretty much the same process, but I finish it in the oven, and then I take it out, and then I put the garnish on top, and then, you know, you gotta have the stickiness to it, man. You gotta have that that nice little texture stickiness to it. So I do it both ways. The thin ones, and then I do the thick ones. And it really depends on the season. Usually you do the thick ones when it's cold outside, and then you do the thin ones when it's like warm outside.
Yeah.
Wow. What about you? What's some of your favorite dishes that you cook, man? What's some of your favorite dishes that you have from your grandma that you remember that you like, yo, this is like...
Yes.
You say mac and cheese. Is any other dishes?
Mac and cheese, yams, collard greens. Her collard greens and turnips and mustard, man, to die for.
Oh, wow.
So that's one of the dishes I'm trying to perfect.
Okay.
You know, of course, fried chicken, and I would say cube steak.
Okay.
We like cube steak. But one of the recommendation restaurants that you told me about down the street on H was Kane.
Yes.
Right? And I got to go there, and I had the oxtails with the rice and beans and all of that. And
so what's your thoughts?
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
it tastes so authentic.
It's good.
The drinks were good there.
Yep.
I was just a little taken aback by how small the restaurant itself was.
Super small.
But yeah, again, another good date night spot. But you're gonna leave with feeling full, feeling satisfied and happy with your decision. Yeah,
definitely.
So, was there any other Jamaican spots in the area that you can recommend?
Yeah, so my favorite spot is called Spice. It's in the Pentworth neighborhood.
Yeah, all the way down Georgia Ave?
Yeah,
okay.
Near Shepherd, I believe.
Okay, gotcha.
Favorite spot to go to, their food hits, like the oxtail hits. I've had their fish, I've had their curry, their rice and peas hit. Cabbage, I haven't had a bad dish from them.
Oh, wow.
The only thing about them is typical Jamaican cuisine is they close early. They close at 7 during the week or 6 o'clock. So it's really like an ideal lunch spot or an early dinner. So you can't be like, it's Friday night, 7 o'clock, they close already. Yep.
Gotta get there early.
So Kane and Spice are probably my favorite two spots in DC for Caribbean food.
Okay. Yeah.
Please, you heard about Drake and Night closing down, bro, on 8th Street?
Yes, I was just getting ready to mention that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I rode past there the other day and I'm like, what? It's gone? Oh no.
Yeah, man.
That was one of the first places I started getting carryouts from when I moved back to the area.
Yeah, I like their
Hate
food.
to see it go.
I wasn't a huge fan of like the jerk chicken. I was a big fan of the jerk salmon. I thought they did the jerk salmon better.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to try that.
Oh yeah, that joint used to slap.
Oh wow. Damn.
That joint used to slap for real.
Oh. They have some good sides too.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely has some good sides. The mac was good. The mac was good. Yep. So, but I think that was just the location that shut down. They was going through some turmoil too, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With like the owner of the building not wanting to obligate to the lease that they signed up for.
Got it.
So it was like some type of legal stuff going on. But I think their original location in Northeast, which is on the other side of off New York.
But majority of their locations are on this side of town, which
Yes.
would be like Northeast.
Yes.
DC. Yeah. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
once they that's their main location, I still think is open.
If we're talking like more cultural foods and things like that, and I just forgot, I need to stop back by there, is Georgia Brown's. Have you and your wife been?
Yes. Yes. It's
Love
one of our
Georgia
favorite
Brown's.
spots. You know they
Yeah.
closed down though, right?
No, I didn't know they were closed.
Yes.
I just saw them on DoorDash the other day.
Bro,
They're closed?
did they reopen?
I don't know.
Bro, Georgia
they're
Brown's
closed.
was like one of our favorite spots, and I was
No.
pissed off that they closed.
You're kidding me.
I'm not lying to you, bro. I'm not lying to you.
Wow.
I was pissed off.
What?
Black owned, obviously.
Right, yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah, they had like live piano and singing on like Tuesday nights or whatever that was.
I don't think it was a business thing. I think it was
Yeah.
more so, again, the owner of the building not wanting to extend their lease and getting other opportunities and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I feel you.
they
man.
stayed packed all the time. It looked like business was not an issue for outside looking in.
Yeah.
But I think it just came down to like a leasing issue.
Yeah, I can only imagine like being a business owner in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, it's tough. And then you got to think about like this with the gentrification and things changing and stuff like that. Like, it's hard, man. It's hard to keep these businesses open. They kind of like change, you know what I'm saying? They're like things that appeal to the masses.
Yeah.
That kind of have a brand that people recognize. Which is kind of sucks because all the local spots that, you know, kind of built the city are being pushed out, and that kind of just sucks.
Yeah.
I really hate that.
Same. Which is why it's important to support Small Business Day, you know, Black businesses. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Man, Georgia Brown's, man. That was one of our favorite spots. You got any other restaurants that come to mind that you really, really like?
Oh, yeah, a lot of them. One of the ones I spent a lot of time at is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, you been to Hell's Kitchen?
Been to many times.
Bro, I want to go so bad. And
Yeah.
me and my wife, we went to his couple restaurants in Vegas and stuff like that.
Vegas.
And she wasn't really big on the menu at Hell's Kitchen. I still just want to go to have the experience though. Like,
Yeah. I've got the beef Wellington, which is one of their main signatures that they have on the menu.
Yep.
And I believe the other dish is the prime rib or the short rib that I got there.
Okay.
That is cooked to perfection. I love it. Just the tenderness and the flavorfulness of it that just kind of like melts in your mouth. Oh my God.
It's really, really good.
Yeah. And I think sometimes people can say that like the chain restaurants are like overrated.
Yeah.
But it's a good experience. Off the wharf, again, another good date night spot for husband and wife, you know, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And just kind of overlooking the water and enjoying the ambiance. You definitely need a reservation, but they have a bar downstairs.
Yeah.
So I like that concept. You can sit at the bar before you go upstairs to dine. You know, and my dates have ran late on me, so I've just sat at the bar and had a quick drink before going upstairs.
Definitely.
I think the specific Wellington that I had was not warm enough. And I would say that would be my only criticism. I'm not big on sending things back, but now that I look back on it, that would have been something that I should have sent back to just heat up a little bit longer. What about you when you're at restaurants and you don't like your food?
I went back, bro.
Yeah.
Cause the thing about it is like this, like as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, like there's a certain level of perfection. So like if you're good at what you do, I have a certain level of expectation. You got this reputation. It should live up to its reputation. Now, I'm not saying that people don't make mistakes. Businesses go through staff changes, whatever like that. I'm aware of all that. But if I'm spending my hard-earned money with all these prices and everything going up on certain things, I have a certain level of expectations.
Exactly.
So for me, absolutely, I will send it back. I need to get this rectified. I'm not looking to type of person like who's looking for like a discount. Like, hey, you need to discount this check. You need to take this off. Like, nah, like just bring me something that I feel like I would like because I want to spend my money with you. I want to spend my money with you, and I just want to make sure that we can get this right.
Another restaurant is Miss Toya's.
That's crazy. Hey, it's your boy Katie Cuts. Thanks for tuning in today. If you want to see more content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe to my content, where I can bring my barbershop experience to you. Again, thanks for tuning in to Head to Head Podcast. Until next time, peace out.
They can't catch my waves. Mess around, catch a fade close against the grain. Cut from a different cloth. Katie grabbed the blades. With them tools, he's deadly. I'm feeling fly already. How about the chair busting levies? Know the drip.